If you are somebody that has tweeted or retweeted something about there being a Glee curse and or Lea Michele being involved with Naya Rivera's death, you should not have a Twitter. What's up guys, it's Sophie. For today's video, I wanted to sit down and talk about not only Naya Rivera, but social media and how unfortunate it is to be on social media and to see people's reactions to public tragedy. If you guys don't know about what happened to Naya Rivera, she is currently presumed to be dead. I just checked the news like 5 minutes ago and I've been checking. She went out boating on a lake in California with her son Josie, her 4-year-old son. Hours later, he was found on the boat by himself without her, and when authorities asked what happened, he told them that she had jumped in the water and did not come back up. Immediately, people are thinking that she drowned. Multiple news outlets have said that she is presumed to be dead. The sheriff's office said that she's presumed to be dead. They were searching last night. They stopped the search, which I personally strongly disagree with. Other people are saying that like nobody can search at night. That's false, but they stopped the search, resumed. They said at 6:30 a.m. California time. That's what we know. They have not come out with anything else. They should be searching right now as I'm speaking, but they haven't found her, and she's been missing all night. Obviously, she's very well known for her character Santana on Glee. So I was seeing a lot of tweets of people being like, oh, don't retweet anything about Santana. Don't post anything about Santana singing. Like there's a song that Santana sang, If I Die Young. People are like, oh, don't tweet that. I personally didn't see anything wrong with people tweeting videos of Santana, because like, let's face it, like as you guys know, I was in the Glee fandom for 2 years, and when Corey died, I posted on my old Twitter a video of him singing Girls Just Want to Have Fun, which he was ironically singing to Naya's character Santana. But I posted that video because that was my favorite song that he sang, and I connected to him through that show. I don't see anything wrong with people posting videos of Santana. I would say that the issue that I'm having is if you're gonna post a video of this woman singing as a character saying R.I.P. Santana Lopez, that's a problem. Since the time that this news broke out, like that was probably the bare minimum of absolute fuckery that I saw regarding this woman's you know, tragic news that she might not be alive right now. That was literally like bare minimum fuckery. There's like this running joke on Twitter that's like, if you're sensitive or if you can't take a joke, then Twitter is not for you, right? I think that that's bullshit though. Like that to me is bullshit, because it's like that implies that there's absolutely no line that can be crossed from like this is funny to this is fucked up. And too many people on Twitter have that mindset. And I saw it regarding Naya's news. A 4-year-old probably lost their mother. And there were jokes about like Lea Michele did this or Glee is cursed. Like if you are somebody that has tweeted or retweeted something about there being a Glee curse and or Lea Michele being involved with Naya Rivera's death, you should not have a Twitter. Twitter and all social media is just a cesspool of millions and millions and millions of opinions and personalities. It's really concerning how many of y'all are like completely desensitized from reality. Like you can't make a distinction between real and fake. This is not like a reality TV show. This is not entertainment news. This is not a TV show. Like, it's real fucking life. Twitter has a way of just like diminishing the name of anybody who is either dead or presumed to be dead. And it's not just celebrities too. It's anybody whose tragedy goes public or goes viral, because y'all did the same thing with Breonna Taylor.
Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor. All of y'all who think we need more evidence, you goofy. I said arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor. And Elijah McClain too.
The fact that Big Sean is trending, the fact that Lea Michele is trending, like why though? Why are you bringing other people into this tragic news that revolves around the Rivera family and her name. There's a news headline like Big Sean's ex-fiance Naya Rivera missing and possibly drowned. They're exes, like they're not even together. There's absolutely no reason why his name would need to be correlated to this situation. They used his name as a keyword, as shock factor, because he's also a celebrity. Lea Michele's also a celebrity, so they're using her name as like shock factor for views and for retweets. That's the most fucked up thing that you could possibly do when somebody might be dead. They're searching for this woman right now, like right as I'm talking right now. But there are headlines like bringing Lea Michele into it, bringing Heather Morris into it. Like, why do you need to do that? And it just, like, to me, that's just a direct reflection of like how scarily invested y'all are into celebrity culture. And it's gotten to the point where like the line between fake reality shows, celebrity culture, and real life has been blurred. Twitter can't tell the difference anymore, and it's so concerning. It's so concerning, and it's so upsetting to see. Now, is it because we see so much death on the timeline that we've become desensitized? Is it because celebrity culture is only accessible to us through our screens, so we don't see it as something that's real life? I don't know. It's probably both of those things, but you really have to try. Because I was thinking last night, this kind of reminded me of like what Twitter did to Breonna Taylor's name, which is make a complete mockery out of it, which I have a really strong feeling is what's gonna happen to Naya Rivera. I was thinking like, I wonder how Breonna Taylor's family must feel every day seeing her name as like a punchline to your dumbass tweets. Arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor as like a tagline that you put at the end of your caption to your selfie. Like, I wonder how they must feel, like being reminded of her name every single time. And I'm now thinking of Naya Rivera's family. Like, I would hate to be a loved one of this woman scrolling through my timeline right now. And I was really upset because I loved Lea. I got invested in her. I got invested in her character literally for like 2 to 3 years of my life. So like when I heard this news, I was like really shocked, really heartbroken. And I was upset reading some of like these really upsetting jokes and Lee curses and Lea Michele strikes again. Like, I was upset reading that. Like, imagine how like her sister must feel, or imagine how the father of her child must feel right now, knowing that the mother of his child might be dead and people are like not taking it seriously. That's like more than heartbreaking. That's like disturbing, traumatizing. Like, it's all of the things. I just had to really address like how fucked up Twitter gets whenever there's a public tragedy. The extent to which y'all don't know how to act. Like, y'all don't know how to act when somebody dies, or when somebody is missing, or when like something happens to a prominent name or like a viral name. Y'all did the same thing to Kobe, like when he died, like making jokes about his death. Like, it's not fucking funny. It's not funny. Me saying it's not funny is like, it's not me being sensitive, it's not me being anything, because all you have to do to put this into perspective, it sucks that like you can't just like give a fuck that a human being might be dead, but if you really do need to put it into perspective, think about if Naya was your sister or your best friend or your mother. Just like really sit down, turn off your phone and think. And also think if you heard about the news from TMZ, or like you log onto Twitter and you see your mother's face trending, or your sister's face trending, or your best friend's face trending, like, and then you start reading through the tweets and people are making jokes about it, or people are not calling her by her actual name. Like, how would you feel? Me and my friend Angel, that like used to be in the Glee fandom together, we were talking about the causes that might have caused her death. There was some research done about whirlpools in that same lake. There was one account that she might have killed herself. Like, these are things that I don't think are harmful to talk about with one another, but you have to make sure that you're being sensitive to the actual situation. Like, conspiracy about what might have caused her death because we know so little, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I think that there's something wrong with, number one, not calling this woman by her name, calling her by her character's name. That's fucked up. Or two, making conspiracies that are jokes that are obviously not true. Saying Lea Michele killed Naya Rivera is not a conspiracy. That's just you being fucked up. Like, take the situation seriously. If you're gonna talk about it seriously. Don't talk about it as a joke. So yeah, that's really all I had to say. Like, I didn't really know what else to say. I just wanted to talk about like how disappointing it is to be on social media sometimes. I love Twitter to no end, and Twitter is great, but it's really fucking disappointing sometimes. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you've seen the tweets, if you heard about the news, what are your thoughts on it? I'm trying my best to be optimistic, even though that's really hard, because I think that it's really fucked up that they suspended the search in the most critical hours of her survival. So it's hard to be optimistic, but just let me know what your thoughts are and let me know what you guys think, and let's all just like collectively have positive thoughts for Naya Rivera. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I love you all so much, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye.
Why them say you must not use them?